matter who it is, because I need just a little reefer. You see, smoking sweet as Chiba, a jazz cabbage in my lettuce bag. Sweet for my Six chickens in a bathtub. Six chickens in a bathtub. Yeah.
Thank you very much. This is Steve with Level Up and Guests. Today we have a band on, and we have three gentlemen here, and I will let them introduce themselves, but this is Dead Man's Dog. So Noah, tell us what you do for the band.
DMD.
Everything.
You're the one man band.
Yes.
Are these
and then
guys?
I have these two sidekicks.
Uh-huh.
We call them Robin and Robin.
I can see it.
Spirit conjurer Buzz right here.
My name is Richie Darling. This guy's ate up from the floor up.
Floor up. Well, usually from my ankles to my toes to my nose.
Yep.
The guys go down and then up. I'm a bass player extraordinaire, writer, singer. We have Buzz to my left. In the middle.
I conjure spirits.
He conjures spirits. He does not play drums at all.
Beats the crap out of dead animal skins.
Yes, that is facts. And then we have the mischievous Richie Darling to my far left.
So, also next to me here is a guy. Is this guy helping you guys at all? This is Bear, right? Bear, why don't you tell us? Are you helping these guys, or what you doing?
Well, I don't know. I would say they help me.
I
We help each other. We help each other. I'm their tour manager friend, and they are artists that have supported me since before I knew that I wanted to do anything in the music industry.
We're all family.
Does he ever say?
Yeah.
Does he ever say that stuff that nice behind closed doors to you guys?
Not
Only
to
when
me.
the camera's rolling.
It's gonna make me tear up. Sounds like he really loves you guys.
Yeah, no, we've been through a lot together, actually.
Heck yeah, that's what makes friends, man. And people come and go, and going through it together, and
These guys
just
are my,
life.
These guys are my family.
So
They've renamed me Bear Dog.
Bear Dog.
you're writing life with these guys.
100%.
Okay, so that song you just played, is that a newer song, or?
It's Six Chickens in a Bathtub. That's the Richie Darling signature song, and we've adopted it as Dead Man's Dog's fun, crowd-pleasing, good time.
That's
Nice. Yeah, so
Actually, where he tossed the joint to Buzz that day during that song.
Everyone in the crowd runs around flapping their wings and barking like chickens.
I seen the Cluck Berry went down through Topher. He called
Buzz, dude, Buzz, he said he conjured spirits, and he was a chicken spirit in that last. You played the
I
part.
think I just found my spirit animal, chicken.
It was cool. No, all you guys were. I was like, I knew what it was. I loved it. I wanted to get up and get down with it.
Gotta get up to get down.
Got to get up to get down. All right, so that's one of your mini songs, and you got a new album coming out soon.
Yes, indeed.
What's that called?
It's been on the burner for a while. It's called Waxing Gibbous, but there's an alternate title, and there's some leftover songs. There's a whole bunch of songs, and really we were trying to do like 2 albums maybe. So Waxing Gibbous, but also Fresh Baked Daily.
Baked Daily. That was a Buzz special right there that came out. Fresh Baked Daily. We were looking at bread, and I had a sticker. It said Fresh Baked, and he's like, fucking daily. Sorry for swearing.
Sorry for swearing.
That's okay. This will be 21 and above, maybe.
He'll show you the boop button that he has on our videos where he bleeps me out. I swear they get longer and longer in all of our videos.
So we've been experimenting with a lot of new sounds. With this new album, this new set of albums that we've got these recordings for.
Mm-hmm.
We've been really kind of pushing the boundaries on genre, very much expanding the sounds and what a small band is kind of capable of doing with a low budget. You know, we've just been looking for all different kinds of sounds and waiting for it to kind of all really coalesce together and put it out right. You know, that's what kind of what we're doing.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of listened to a little bit of the music before you guys came here, a few of the songs, and I was thinking, oh, it's just gonna be some normal good music. And no, the words were like, oh, this is badass. I like this. It's like I love it. Another one I heard you guys play was "Facebook is Fake." that was badass, and I didn't know. Could you guys play just a little bit of "Facebook is Fake" real quick for us? And
Facebook isn't real. Is it real? You can't put your arms around an Instagram photograph. You know that it isn't real. Lord, is it real? You can't put your arms around a digital photograph. You know a funny thing happens when everyone has access to the entire sum of all human knowledge in your pocket. I'm wearing pockets today, Richie. It'll make you believe you're an expert on everything, even if you don't know all that much. 'Cause Facebook, it's a doomsday device with trillions of calculations, all designed to make you really mad. Sometimes that's your mom and dad. Facebook isn't real. It's just some ones and zeros on a server farm in another state. Those things that you posted, man, I know you. We hang out sometimes, and I know you never say that to my face. No. That's how I know that Facebook isn't real. Is it real? And you can't put your arms around an Instagram photograph.
yeah, that was great. And it's true also. Facebook isn't Facebook is not
You can
real.
find us on Facebook under Noah Wan.
Noah Wan.
No Wan, in particular. Running Dead Man's Dog.
The generalized
And Bear Dog.
critique of
I know we're kind of backtracking if I ask you guys this, but Dead Man's Dog. Did everyone just get a word and you guys came together? Or how did that come about?
We had a hat full of words and
Yeah,
just
it was
random
It was
words.
It was a straw hat.
We
Was
picked
it a
out
lucky
one
hat?
word at a time.
He was a lucky
We
hat.
ended up with a name that was terrible, so we just used an old name that him and his buddy
Well,
had. No, I'm just kidding.
Me and my brother, we were rest his soul, God forgive him, fucking Straw Hat. He's one of the most genuine human beings I ever met. I'll make a long story short.
Talking about Zach Straw,
Zach Straw,
the late great.
the late and very great Richie, and him actually played songs together, recorded in sound by Topher. And we actually have it on our first live album, or second live album
Called
Second
Deep
live-
Cut Nursery, and that cut is called Mr. Charlie,
And that
written
is-
by, of course, the famous Grateful Dead.
Yeah, well, you know, Pigpen.
Yes.
But out there right now, you can find that anywhere. And so me and him, we played a lot together. He actually taught me my bluegrass stroke and a reinvigoration for the Dead. I used to say I got my lead out when I got my dead out. And he showed me Pigpen, which gave me a new idea of what that was and music like that, which then they used to take the guitar out of my hand.
And you and Zach, you guys had your band, and that was called Dead Man's Dog. And where did the exact name come from?
But that's what I'm saying. So we were, me and him, we called each other that. We were sitting there, it was like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, drunk on whiskey, sitting in his grandfather's barn on his farm.
Oh, yeah.
And his grandfather's dead, but his grandfather's dog's still there, King. And it was the biggest yellow lab I've ever, bigger than this table. Mm-hmm. He was a huge yellow lab. It was crazy. And he's like, Big Tall? Because he also called me Big Tall. He's the one that gave me that Big Tall name. And he's like, Big Tall? And we have one microphone coming down, 4-track tape recorder. We're going to call ourselves Dead Man's Dog because my granddaddy's dead, and here's his dog. And I just looked at him and I was like, you're a fucking genius. And so I continued that throughout. And when he was murdered, I kind of retook that over as me in the spirit with him, and what he gave everybody and what he certainly gave me was the power to play without just my bass and to think outside of my own box.
So there's quite the story behind
Yeah,
this.
it's deep.
See, I had no idea I opened the can of worms like that, but that is very interesting.
And I brought
meaningful.
it to these guys, and they were like, well, it's a band before type thing, but we weren't a band. We weren't playing shows. It's just whenever we were out, we bust a lot, and we would call each other that.
And of course, the three of us started playing together with Jenny B, and now we're doing Dead Man's Dog.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, and Buzzed.
Buzzed.
Not after him.
That's awesome. So some up-and-coming news. You guys will be playing here soon, September 28th. Can you guys tell us a little bit about the show and what are you guys' plans? And do you have any new effects I heard possibly you might have at this show?
Well, we'll be playing after Square the Roots. It'll be from 5 to 10. And it'll be September 28th. What new effects do we have, sir?
Yeah, exactly.
So as a bona fide psychedelic rock band, as we claim to be, we would love to give people a really good experience, right? A really good live experience. And part of that is not just with the music, although it's mostly the music, right? We also want to have a visual presentation because bands like to have things projected behind them and a good light show and all that sort of thing.
Interactive.
So what I did was I created in a Unity environment because I build and design video games.
The baddest. If you want to buy a boat, talk to me.
With, of course, the Seigenhardt Games LLC and my really good friend Tim Perry. We have created a visualizer for Dead Man's Dog for our for our projection graphics, right? And so I created it in a video game environment using some water utility and some different lighting and things like that. And I thought it might be cool if, because this one's interactive. Most bands have projection behind them, but it's either a video or somebody's like mixing different videos together, or it's a pre-recorded thing. Mm-hmm. But some of the really cutting-edge bands have like 3D models and different kinds of gaming environment interactables, and so that's kind of what we're doing. I have this.
I've never heard of another band doing that.
Right, it's probably been done. I don't know. Certainly, when everybody hears this and it's public,
Good save.
they're all going to be doing it now. You just watch.
Well, you were the first, at least that I know of.
But since we're trend-setting,
He did say it was good to be followed.
Trend-setting
We are
visual
trendsetters.
artists.
That's pretty amazing. Actually.
Hard to trend set in an industry that's already been set, huh?
Yeah, and I'll show you what this visualizer looks, and you can take a hold of the controller and actually control it, and I'll show you what it looks like.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll let you get it turned down, and I wanted you guys to maybe play us another song, maybe something off the new album, something short, if you can. Again, maybe here shortly. Also, every time you guys play, I feel like I'm not at work, so I want you guys to keep jamming.
The first Dead Man's Dog song that I heard that just rocked my mind was Skinny Little Dog. And I actually thought that I didn't get the words right.
Skinny little dog.
I
Off
thought
the
it
new
was
album.
Skinny Little Girl.
That's not off the new album, right?
No, it's not off the new
I'll play
album.
something off the new album. Richie will get it.
So this is the visualizer that's going on here on the screen. You'll see it, and this is going to be projected behind us at some point once we get the logistics all figured out. Now with this controller, you can control the ripple here and where it is with the stick here, and you can control the exposure with the Y button there. Just hold it down, and that'll give you lighter,
It's like
lighter and darker.
It's like you're driving around in a little boat or something, parting water.
Yeah, exactly, and it's really cool to like look at and interact with. And there's the B button there, and the Y button. If you hold either one of those down, it's going to change color and going to change exposure.
Let's show this controller so they can see it. It looks just like an Xbox controller, which it
actually is an Xbox.
An Xbox controller modified, and these guys will be playing music, and you could be playing with this thing and having the total experience, which I think you're right on the money. You guys got the music, and now you got the hands-on visual with the music. I love it.
Yeah, and the buttons all do stuff. So like if you just hit one of the buttons, you'll see there's one that does like a force splash, there's one that does your exposure, and there's one that does the lighting. It'll change the color of the light.
Oh yeah, that looks like the Bahama water right there. That's what I like. That nice clear water.
If I was going to critique Richie and his professionalism, I would say that we need to make them more significant of pushes when you hit the button.
Yeah, see, look at that for significance. There you go.
Yeah, that's great.
He's making waves now.
And this is a prelude to the video game, right?
No, this is just a visualizer.
This is just for behind at shows.
And then you could have somebody with some water, and every now and then they throw some water out, and it hits them. Like, what was that? Wow.
4-dimensional.
You could have somebody hiding,
Now we're talking about.
you know, and then maybe hit someone with 5
Like
gallons
behind
of
the-
water at the end, just dump a whole load on.
Behind the curtain, you got a squirt gun.
Whoever's
you just
playing
hit
it.
up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
That's amazing, though. I'm gonna come take that show out or check that show out. I believe I sponsored a little bit of it to help you guys.
Yeah, what's the address on that one? What's the
Boone's?
venue? At Boone's.
Boone Saloon. It's the Boone's Street Extravaganza. So we block off the street on the side of Boone's, put a stage up. It'll be all up and down the street with vendors and
I have the
Dead Man's
artwork,
Dog headlining.
And, I gave a picture. I might have put it in the chat. Did you see the picture in the chat?
Yep.
Okay, can I see your phone for a second?
Before you guys,
I don't think-
if you guys are gonna play something, will you play one of your older songs before we play anything off the new album? Maybe
Skinny Little Dog.
yeah, Skinny Little
Yeah,
Dog
let's do
or
it.
something like that.
I got the perfect song for us.
Okay.
This song I wrote a while back. This was in Colorado. This one's in C, Bear, by the way.
Hit that.
And I visited Colorado in 2008 before cannabis was legal in Missouri, and I thought, man, we really need a song about how we can get Missouri up to the standards. And so I wrote this song. So it's a little dated now because Missouri now has recreational and medicinal and all that.
So you kind of, I like that. That's why you're here. You're part of the movement in a way, you know. And
Yeah, we're friendly. We're 420.
but think about it, you
Jazz
guys.
cabbage is what we
Really,
call it. Jazz
music
cabbage.
music is an influencer, and that through your music, you guys are moving things. I love it.
Everybody to smoke weed. I think it helps more than it would ever. deter
Everybody that
anybody.
wants to smoke weed.
That's correct.
Yeah,
I
but
believe it's a.
a mind healer, and some people need it, especially women that are named Karen.
Absolutely.
Well, the birds are singing to me and you. I just got a new pair of shoes, and in Colorado, don't you know, they legalized weed. There's a spring in your step, you know I got one too. And this is just between me and you, but I think I might want to go to Colorado. Because Washington State's just a little too far. Might not make it there in my car. I might just have to take an Uber to Colorado. And Illinois got their medical pot, and that's a damn
Jazz cabbage.
Reefer
To the stain.
in Colorado.
Wonderful. That song definitely moves laws, I think. You hear that song for 5 years, people are like, well, yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, exactly.
How old's that song?
I wrote that song in 2009 or 10. Yeah,
Yeah, it's working its magic.
indeed.
Whether you want to admit it or not, I can see it, and I'm from the outside, so I can tell you, I think it's working. You know, so I love it.
I think it's kicking in.
It's kicking in. It's starting
If
to
you
kick in.
see Buzz with a hat on, I would adjust your
Just your
dosage.
dosage. Not wearing one.
I think Buzz is looking like he needs a joint over there.
Yes.
Always.
Do you? I'm sorry.
Jazz cabbage. Fumaça do Malta is sweet as cheaper, that jazz cabbage you heard. Up and up against, I guess I pass another test. I put my weed on my lap and brush it off and the rest. I said I need anybody say it's yes indeed. Give me some more of that jazz cabbage, please. I need just a little reefer. You see,
Smoking sweet as cheaper.
Jazz cabbage in my lettuce bag.
don't you ignore. Fumaça do Malta. Oh, señorita. From Los Angeles all the way to Amsterdam to go. I sit in the middle, sometime I let you know. We got the best weed, I'd like to praise it indeed. In the Midwest, please. Yeah. I need just a little reefer. You see, smoking sweet is cheaper. Jazz cabbage
In my lettuce patch.
don't you ignore. Ooh, Richie, we can lose ourselves one day. I get lost, I sit down, I might be late. I say, I don't know what you want, but I'll smoke a little. Don't you?
Just a
Little reefer.
You see me smoking sweet as cheaper. I need the sweet sense of me.
Don't you want everybody gonna get another? I say what you want is everybody matter. I don't know where you learn, but I know what I love to do. Pass it to the world, no matter who it is.
Cause I need just a little reefer. You see me smoking sweet as cheaper. Jazz cabbage in my lettuce patch.
Sweet fumaça do Malta. Señorita.
I loved it. That was great. How old is that song?
Well, that's going on the new album.
3 years.
New
maybe?
album?
Yeah,
2 years. Yeah.
but that is going on the new album.
Man, I really.
We already got a good recording of that one.
Yeah.
I
But you,
Oh, you're right. It is going on the new one.
yeah, but
I forget.
you were like, this is instrumental in A, and I started saying, I need just a little reefer, and you're like, okay, it may not be an instrumental.
I made a stronger case for the instrumental for Nebulosity, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is also on the newer.
Well, every song you've sang so far, I can relate, and I loved it. So, I need to buy the album.
That's why we call it Jazz Cabin.
All right. Well, we got that upcoming event September 28th, and
At Boone's.
What is the exact location? Like, anybody know the exact location? It's Boone's.
I think Bear Dog might.
You're in Springfield, Illinois, right? That's what you're talking here.
Yeah, it's Boone Saloon.
Boone Saloon in Springfield, Illinois, September 28th. What time should they be there?
Yeah, Bear Dog.
It's so it starts off at 5 o'clock. We're gonna go until 10 o'clock or till they shut us down. We'll have the whole street blocked off with vendors, food, beer trucks, and some really good shaking music. Well, it should be a good psychedelic night.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing. I'm sure I'm going to be there. I hope. Do I get invited or?
Yes, you're
Well,
always on our list.
It's sponsored largely in part by Level Up Seed and Garden Supply, without whom this event wouldn't be happening, nor would it be happening without Mike, who's
It takes
support from
everybody.
Boone Saloon.
It takes everybody. I didn't mean for you to say that on.
we have
I
to.
was just
Well,
yeah.
No, but that
No.
that's a fact, though, Steve. Your
Yeah.
support of not just the events that we've been doing, but also of the community and the people like us who fought for the legalization of marijuana and fought for the right to be able to sit here and do this right now.
Yep.
Your support has been immensely helpful. I don't know that we
Yeah,
made it
and-
through the summer without you, sir.
Yeah, and I'm here next year too. I hope
You're doing great
But
work
as long
out
as you
there.
guys, as long as your guys' work is good, I'm like, I love it.
Bro.
I love supporting you guys and
What you
anybody
do
that stands
means a
behind that.
lot to society in general as a whole. As long as people aren't even saying anything about it, just know that the undercurrent of the toe in which the water is carried, we appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
The world needs herbals,
Sacraments.
yes, and herbal pharmacists.
Yeah, and herbal healing, and there's a lot of herbs out there. We're not just talking about one. We're talking about all. And as people get closer to Mother Earth, as they they take a journey, you start waking up and seeing things, and you change your life. And I don't know. I'm watching you guys move, and all three of you are different, but you guys come together, and it's like it's one energy. It's like you're one person. You're one super person, and I love that about you
And
guys.
it took so many months to convince you to do this. You're
The
like,
I
super
love it. You
organism.
guys go together good. None
Of Dead Man's Dog.
Yeah. So you guys want to
He's 536
maybe tell me something about this
meters
guitar we're looking at. Hold that up to this camera right here a little bit.
Bro.
Now,
1936 Dopira Brothers special
Okay.
on the first edition.
what is that
It
made
is
of? What exactly is that?
This is made. The body itself is made of nickel-plated brass.
Okay, nickel-plated brass.
Yep.
And
Yep. And the thing that's unique about the vintage ones, this is the resonator guitar, and the more antiquated term is resophonic guitar, was invented in the 20s by the National Company, and the Dopira brothers worked at the Nationals Company, but then they went off on their own and made their own company. We call it now Dobro, the Dopira brothers, right? That's just what it's short for. And this is one of the first generation Dobros that the Dopira brothers made, because it dates from the 1930s, and this metal body they only made for a few years there towards the end of the 1930s. And the side of it here, if you can see this sort of rib here
Yep.
on the side, they call this the fiddle edge. So this is a fiddle edge metal body resonator dobro
1937.
made in the 30s. Yeah, so the first generation that they ever made this belongs to that batch of those first few years.
The tail pieces from the 50s.
I love it. I like the curvature on the upper, the two. I don't know. Yeah, whatever those are.
These are segmented F holes.
I love it.
For FU or
But
Yeah, and so the resonator guitar came out in the 20s and
neck is
30s.
thicker, right? The neck is thicker
The
too.
neck on this is thicker because all the instruments had thicker necks back then. They didn't have truss rods, and so this one doesn't have a truss rod, which is the adjustable rod that runs the entire length of a modern guitar. These older ones didn't have that. But the idea behind what a resophonic guitar was for is it has this aluminum cone underneath the strings that sort of sends the sound out like a speaker. So a dobro, especially a metal body dobro, almost sounds like an electric guitar because it sort of has a speaker already in it, even though it's just running from purely acoustic mechanical pressure. And it was made at the time to compete with the sound of a banjo that was louder than a regular guitar. They didn't have electric guitars yet, so they made resonator guitars. And they survive today. People use them in bluegrass and blues to get authentic original tone from the era when it was created.
Played with Danny Spain down there on the mountain at Chelsea's. He had a slide dobro though.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have that show. I'll send that to
Okay.
you. You give me your email
Yep.
address, personal. I'll
Yep.
hook you up to our shows folder. And then you can just listen to all our shows that aren't even published.
You got to play that with some pretty amazing artists too. Like,
Yeah. My favorite thing to do with it is to play vintage like music from the era, right? Won't you come on in my kitchen? It's gonna be raining outdoors. I stole my woman from my best friend. Some joker got lucky, stole her back again. You better come on in my kitchen. It's gonna be raining outdoors. My woman left me, she ain't coming back. I took the last nickel from her nation sack. Why don't you come on in my kitchen? It's gonna be raining outdoors. Why don't you come on in my kitchen? It's gonna be raining outdoors.
Yeah, no, ooh, Richard, darling.
Yes.
That was
You
good.
guys rock, man. That's
That's
awesome.
probably the best version yet to date that we've ever played that together.
Okay, I'll take it.
Facts. That was good.
I could actually play a little harmonica to that.
Yes, indeed. That's in the key of G, which is good for C cross harp.
Sounded excellent through the headset. And I know that one event's coming up, but like, what else is going on? I mean, you guys are going to do stuff through the winter. What's your plans? Can I maybe use you for one of my events?
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Oh, sorry, I missed the question.
I was just saying,
we
can
play
I
for one
maybe
third.
use you guys for one of my events or so? I mean,
Of course, yeah, we're always for hire, you know.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
But just not for you.
Available
Now
for-
that we did the podcast, I
But-
just got to say.
There
available
will
for
be a
licensing
Halloween show. It's as of yet unofficiated, but there will be a special DMD Dead Man's Dog Halloween evening.
And this weekend we got Board Fest, you know.
Fort Fest, right,
Yeah,
right.
And then Thursday we'll be down in Soulard at 1860s.
Indeed.
Yeah, you
So
guys.
in St. Louis. And then that weekend we'll also be at Decatur Street Festival, 1:30 in the afternoon. If you ever want to see a show done by us, like that's just effing wild, like oh my stars, go to the time slots when we're in the morning or the afternoon, because we set fire to the rest.
Well, what time is it right now? We're around noon, right, or
Yeah.
1, and you guys have some great energy right now.
Yeah,
you guys got
we-
lots of energy. You're like me. End of the day, it's hit or miss. I kind of wind down, but you guys are playing a lot of late shows.
We always hit because we have fun. And
Yeah.
that's the key, is we're always having fun, understanding that if we're not playing wrong notes or doing something that's kind of messed up, then we're not doing anything on the edge of our ability of understanding, so we can't progress any further
And the-
than being the baddest.
And the only way to
motherfuckers
get
ever.
better at something, I feel like, is to really, and you have to enjoy it. You're going to take yourself to a level where you have fun. You guys get together and you guys laugh. You feel like three brothers. I can tell by the way you guys bond. You don't mind sitting close to each other.
We
and,
act like brothers.
And I'm sure you guys probably fight like brothers once in a while, but or maybe not. You know, just,
Well, they don't like me very much.
well, you know, listen, you always got that one brother. You know how it is. But
Cracking whips and hitting towels.
you guys,
I did a cartwheel yesterday and hurt my leg.
I checked out one of your pages on Facebook, and there was a lot of people following it. Looked like I can't remember how many it was.
The
but
real website is deadmansdog.net.
.net.
there we go. I wanted to get that out there for you. So deadmansdog.net.
.net.
And these guys
go
are-
there, check these guys out.
And
and
really,
show
really
love.
even
Look, check them out. They're
which is crazy is like if you go search us through the internet, it's about as eclectic as our music, because these guys don't have control over me doing everything on social media. You know, so our SoundCloud actually has a lot of random weird music that's maybe upcoming on our new album, maybe not. Maybe I was just putting it up one day, which is a lot of indifference. Even songs that Richie's on, he may not appreciate all of them, but you know, they're great. You know, so we have a lot of different eclectic things. YouTube has full-length shows to short form content, which shows Buzz conjuring spirits in real time.
Yeah, and we try to put out a lot of social media content as much as we can sit and edit and film and everything
Right.
without it being too intrusive.
And I think that we do it more undergroundish. We're not so like we put it out and then we share it 30 times a day. Like you would have
Different,
to go, you would have to go actually be in search to look, and if you seek, you'll.
But
find.
if you search, there's a lot out there.
if
Yeah.
you
And
seek,
you
you'll
guys
find.
are really versatile too in terms of the style and form of music. So if you get a chance to look through a lot of the different content, I mean, you'll see everything from eclectic psychedelic to blues to sometimes even in some psychedelic country.
Truck
The
nuts
versatility
session.
that comes from Dead Man's Dog is something that's always blown my mind and amazed me.
I would love to see somebody go, well, you played these two the exact same, like back to back. We could play the same set right after itself, or in the same persuasion, and what you'll get is different. It's just how we are. We don't hold ourselves to a box. And I kind of appreciate that. We've written a set list maybe a handful of times for things that we wanted to put a general structure for. Rumble Down was one of them, FYI. But we don't throw down structure like that. It's if we're trying to be on time, because otherwise we'll just take up all the time. You know, I feel.
the Rumble Down is, I think, the only time I've actually, or maybe it wasn't the Rumble Down, but the prank we pulled on Richie was the most structure that I've ever seen.
Dude, I actually got a hit from that the other day. They were like, I haven't seen anything. This dude just showed up to my house and he starts talking to me about his bad day, but he tells me about the only video he's seen of us online, and it was that one. Where he was like, she was mad at you or something. I didn't quite.
Yeah, it was April Fool's. That's what it was. It was our
Fun bit of performance art.
But he loved it. Like, he was like flipping out about it. I was like, oh yeah, it's the only time I ever played a flipping organ on stage either.
It was pretty slapping too, though.
Yeah, bro.
we planned that whole 2 minutes out for like a month.
I didn't plan all my pedals not working. And I didn't plan for old boy being tripping on mushrooms, you know. But they got through. They got through.
You need to teach them how to take the smaller doses that just get you through the day, and you can still operate.
I said it's 5 notes, man. Just walk it down. I said over and over, rinse and repeat. Don't worry about anything else. Just walk it down. It's 5 notes.
Just walk it down. That sounds like a new song you guys might write soon. Just walk it down.
You can try write it right now.
Acoustic killer cereal.
What's from the new album? Like, what song do you think is defines the new direction, or the current direction, not new direction?
Wow, it's probably Faux Main.
Well,
That ain't for no album of this on this anything.
away. And when you don't see, I might be there feeling alone. I've been looking for some other joy.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Very good.
So,
Well,
man.
we've been rolling along here for it looks like about an hour. So, if we want to, maybe take a minute here break and can close us with a song,
Get a little to-go
a
song.
little to go song. But
all right.
Bear-
that was my
Bear-
suggestion.
before you
Go ahead,
guys,
Bear.
there you go.
Tell them what you need to tell them.
Before you guys roll, let me give you a second. I want Bear to talk about September 28th real quick. Refresh our memory on that, and that's what I'm gonna be. So
Well, the first thing, so a family affair is something that Dead Man's Dog has been a part of since day one, since before it even knew it was going to be a family affair. There'll be many chances to catch him in between now and September 28th, but on September 28th, we'll have a stage down on the side street of Boone Saloon going towards the Capitol with a beautiful view of the Capitol, a stage. Dead Man's Dog up there jamming for the Boone Saloon Street Extravaganza. There'll be vendors, food trucks. We will hopefully be able to have the new system out for some badass lights, possibly.
Perhaps.
And
WDMD on
Okay,
your
go ahead.
dial, September 28th.
Square of the Roots will be there as well, and we hope to see you guys down there for some DMD. Dead Man.
that's 5 to 10, right?
5 to 10 Saturday the 28th.
And how do we get
same
do we just-
day? Same day as the Route 66. Not the hotel, but the Route 66 car show.
Yeah, it comes
is
right by
gonna
the
be
front. It
downtown.
comes right by the front of one of the buildings.
Yep. So come down, see the cars, wander around town during the day, and then close up the night with Dead Man's Dog and Square of the Roots.
Sounds like it's going to be an amazing time. Before you guys close this out with something, I want to thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you.
I have a few parting gifts. I'm
You're
just going to
welcome.
give you some basic stuff that you might need in life. But yeah, a few things.
Swag, merch. Agricultural.
First is the 3 mystery grab bags, which you guys can check those out later.
I'll take this one.
And then everyone needs a fly swatter.
Yes, everybody does.
Not for swatting tour managers.
Or bass players, Richie.
Drummers are okay though.
And a set of rolling papers from my friends at Remo Nutrients,
I actually ran
all the way from Canada.
I ran out of papers today. I can't roll any cigarettes. Dude, you
That
saved
was-
There's
me.
some awesome papers too,
You
man.
saved me.
That
Yeah,
thing.
I isn't it weird how I just knew kind of what you guys needed?
You got those last time from, oh boy, I'll take both. I need cigarettes.
Oh, and of course I got you guys
That shirt.
3 big cool stickers if you want to stick them on anything or anywhere.
You know,
it's up to you guys.
You know, I got 2 of your stickers actually. One on my head unit that goes everywhere, and one on my bass rig. Did you know that?
No, I did not, but
I want
I
to
should.
support you all the time. I go into other head shops and I talk about
This
like,
place.
Yeah, no, you know,
What's crazy is there's a
head
head.
Roots Organic. I don't know what to tell you. That's I love Roots Organic. If
But
they wanna come
level
shout
up,
out to
level
us.
up. We're all supporting the movement too. We try to support the right people in the right ways, and that's why we support you guys. And I want to thank Bear for bringing everyone
Yes,
together.
thank you, Bear.
Bear's been introducing me to some good people, and I like everything you guys are about, and I'm going to keep supporting you.
Well, you've been a huge support, Steve,
Yeah.
and
And
it's been a good partnership. I'm honored to have met you.
Yeah, but we're going to kick it September 28th. I'm going to be there. Now,
I've been in here with just you, with Bear and shit, and we're doing the record label stuff, end of things. I really want to
yeah,
tell you that, like, you've always been a huge supporter of what everybody gets. A bag of groceries, man. It's an infinite table. We're all there.
Yep.
We all get a bag of groceries. What's so hard about that?
you guys play great music, and lots of people are going to support you in the future. Just don't change your style. Don't let anybody tell you, "Hey, I want you to change your
Be more
style."
proficient
Don't listen
now.
to them.
They'd probably get 86.
Yeah, keep writing the songs. However you guys are writing those songs. I don't know how you're writing those songs, but keep writing them that way.
Yeah.
The words are amazing. It relates, so keep doing what
That's
you're
Richie.
doing. And we want to thank you for coming on. If you want
Monsieur Richard Darling to my far left.
Ooh, Richard, darling.
Jacob Buzzkirk. on
Jacob
percussion.
Buzzkirk.
Hey.
Jacob.
Know what they want.
Jacob, I like Buzz. That's a cool name. I like that.
Oh yeah, real quick, we do have to give a shout out to Netta, who is
No fun. She's absolutely zero fun.
that's Buzz's mom, without which we wouldn't have a little Buzz.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to
I
tell
love you, Mom.
If there's anything you guys want to, anybody who supports you guys want to say thanks to, you guys are more than welcome to right now.
Sunshine Day Wine. Thank you, baby.
So,
Others.
others.
Tim Perry.
Good.
Tim Perry's a bad man.
Hey, let's hear it for
Tim
Tim
Perry.
Hey.
Tim Perry.
And also all the people at home that support you and let you guys go and play. I'm sure you guys got people at home that support what you do, which makes it way easier. I do too. So
All the people
without
of
them at
Springfield.
That's
home.
why I thank the one person.
Yeah, there you go. You got somebody. You know,
All
whether it's a dog, a cat, it counts. You know.
Stone Jack Baller.
all the people of Springfield that have supported us since the beginning, and who are the people that make up a family affair.
That's right.
A family affair is not just people in this room, but everybody out
it's
there
not
who's
just the
attended or
state.
given any energy into these events.
It's not just the state either. It's an
All over,
affection of a grab, man. Love is in the air sometimes, and sometimes it's real.
Play us a closing song there, Richie.
And all the dogs.
Dead Man's Dog Special. Skinny little dog on my front porch. Skinny little dog wants a little bit more. Skinny little dog gonna run around. Skinny little dog poops a little bit on the ground. He's a skinny little dog. Skinny little dog. He is a skinny little dog. Skinny little dog, obey your master. Skinny little dog, he's a little bit faster. Skinny little dog, can be a right little bastard. But skinny little dog, get put out to pasture. He's a skinny little dog. Skinny little dog, he's a skinny little dog. Skinny little dog, gonna chase around the cat. Skinny little dog, need to stop doing that. Skinny little dog, down on the farm. Skinny little dog tried to hump my arm. He's a skinny little dog. Skinny little dog. He's a skinny little dog. He's a skinny little dog. Skinny little dog. He's a. Like changing up the punchline for you.
Hey,
See y'all next
thank
time.
you. Thank you.
See you next time.
Yeah,
We'll see
we
you
have
soon.
See you
way
next
more-
Tuesday. What you call me?
We have way more
Peace.
stuff, way more days, way more
Deadmansdog.net.
obscure
Just
laughing.
a little reefer. You see, smoking sweet as
loved it.
Chiba. Jazz cabbage in my lettuce bag.
You're not wrong there.
Roll a joint, my friend, and smoke weed till the end. I need some marijuana, please. 'Cause the days gon' last, and someday I smoke with you. Right on the one, baby. That's called the one. That's an exercise in the one.